of a 1-1 draw with Manchester United. I did predict it. I predicted actually 2-2, but came out to 1-1. And it's basically more of the same. How we started that game off with, we started pretty sharp actually, and then not really much after that happened. You have, you got, I started to see the connection between Odegaard and Wanyeri, but it didn't really quite come off. Um, a lot of barking, not much biting. Brilliant forward play up into the final third. But once we get up to that final third, it always ends just like we're doing too much thinking. We're doing way too much thinking. And by the time we've got to that final third, the opposition has a chance to just get themselves together and just prepare. They're literally just laughing at us at right now. Because what's the point of having all that build up and then just freezing when you get to the final third? When that happens, what happens is you can see that the opposition did get themselves together. It gives them chance to reset. They just sit back, they look at you, and they're used to you not getting past that final third. So it's as if we're afraid to make mistakes in that final third. I mean, if we've got the best defense in the league, we should be a bit more risk, taking more risks in that final third. And I need to see that more. We just don't have it, and that's just it's very frustrating to watch. I'm not sure that a lot of Arsenal fans can vouch for that. So we look sharp, and then Trossard gives away a free kick, the one that leads to give a goal. I think that was very unnecessary, that free kick that Trossard gave away, because again, we got the best defense in the league. There were about three defenders behind that surrounded Fernandez that who could have got that ball before Trossard made that challenge. He didn't need to make that challenge, but he did make it. He did make it, and then the goal. I would say when I saw that goal, I would say that David Raya is to blame for that goal because I mean I'm not a goalkeeper, but from what I saw was that's Bruno Fernandez. That's what Bruno Fernandez did. Bruno Fernandez is on his right foot. He's setting up to curl it on David Raya's left hand side. So why David Raya is standing all the way to his right hand side? It beats me. I don't know. Maybe he's relying on his wall. Maybe he's um, maybe he trusts his defense to cover that angle. But to me, Fernandez was never going to get that ball over to the right, over to David Raya's right hand side. So what the hell is he doing standing on his right hand side? He should better rather position himself on his left hand side so he could reach that ball. And Fernandez was giving away where he was going to shoot that ball anyway. Everybody knew where that ball was going to go, straight into the back of the net. And now we just made Manchester United look like they're this amazing team when they're pretty much average. But that was the first frustrating bit of the game. To name quite a few frustrating bits actually. One of another one the thing that's frustrating me is maybe when Timber takes throw-ins, he seems to be taking a lot of time with his throw-ins. It's like his brain stops working. I'm not gonna lie, he's very good with his feet on the ball. He can kick that ball around. He's very good on his feet. That he gave the assist to Declan Rice that led to that goal. He's very aggressive up until the final third. This is why striker's the problem. But when he has that ball, when he's taking that throw in, it's just you can feel the nervousness in his stance, and it just passes. It just filters through the whole stadium. I think. I'm not sure if it's just me. If you feel the same thing, just put it in your comments as, about the throw-ins that they need to be quick, 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 and that also um, is a reason why we're slowing down in the final third. Things like that. Uh, David Raya was was brilliant in that game. Um, he made a save from Mazarawi about I think twice. There was one save he made that Mazarawi was through and goal. Brian just stuck his leg out and he sort of pushed the ball in the way where it just went wide. I mean, if he had just stuck his leg out, that ball still would have gone in, given the force of Mazarawi's shot. But because he's shifted his foot in such a way, that ball, luckily for us, goes wide. Um, So yeah, we 1-0 down, more of the same really. Uh, I swear, if Hoyland was a better striker, we could have easily lost that game. There were so many chances that he had in that game, and we say that we don't have a striker, but look at them. They've got strikers, but they're not even putting the ball in the back, and they're committing howlers in front of goal. And then you've got Aiden Heaven, which really pissed me off. The former Arsenal. For those of you who don't know, Aiden Heaven used to play for Arsenal. He was in a youth team, and he made his debut against Manchester United on Monday, against Arsenal, sorry, on Monday night, and he was looking like he wanted to do something. I don't know why is it always these ex-Arsenal players that they want to come and they want to do something against Arsenal when it comes time to play Arsenal. Look at Nketiah, for example. How many weeks did he not go without scoring a goal? And he scores his first goal when he comes and plays Arsenal this season. It's absolutely ridiculous. We shouldn't allow this. We should know that people are coming out to prove something against the Arsenal because of how big the team is. And we should, as a team, I think they should be aware of these sort of things. The atmosphere in that game was a bit too friendly to me. It wasn't the old Man United Arsenal that we've been used to watching. It was too much shaking of hands, this and that and the other. There was not enough power to go into that game and say, yes, this is a title that we need to win. I know we're already out, but still, now it's just gone further and further. As I said last week, it's like we might not even finish second. Um, Manchester United again. I mean, Manchester City again breathing down our necks. We don't need to worry about Man United. Everybody knows we don't need to worry about Man United right now. But Manchester City, they're breathing down our necks. I don't know, but they're about 6 points, or that's Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is soon. Nottingham Forest behind us. Manchester City are not too far behind them. At this point, we could actually be in a top four race. We could actually be in a top four race. And I'm not going to say that I am surprised because I did predict 2-2 last week, and I got a 1-1. So that's just the way it is. I can't really say much more about the Arsenal. Apart from that, David Raya, beautiful double saves in that last 93rd minute. Um, he made a number of saves in that game, which was great. That's why we need that striker to put the extra cherry on the top and finish um, that final package. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait. I think we're gonna have to wait for the summer now. Obviously, Champions League. I'm not even gonna put my hopes up for that. You know what? Arsenal kind of remind me of Chelsea at the moment, in that you don't know what's coming and what you're going to get with them. They put so much money in that team, so much money into the team, and you just don't know what you're going to get from one week to the next. Um, the Champions League on Wednesday, obviously, that's a given. We're going to go through. I'm not going to say that it's even Arsenal won't be able to give up a 7-1 deficit. Even they won't be able to do that. So I'm confident we'll get through to the Champions League. But then again, the season's done, guys. We must admit the season's done, and the old manager would say we'll take it game by game from here, and we will look forward to the summer. Hopefully, see some new signings. Like, subscribe if you want to comment, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.